with those empty eyes that seem to pierce through you. Yeah, you can pierce something else through me later if you know what I mean. Hello and welcome to Divine Possession. This is a short horror romance dating sim in which you accidentally summon an unhinged god. Will you give in to the fear and try and get rid of him? Or will you give him a chance? Let's get started. Oh, I'm so excited. This guy's so pretty. Enter your name. Yinny. Spring break was supposed to feel like freedom. Instead, it feels like a deadline. 3 months and still nothing useful. Stacks of notes cover the desk. Some are neatly written, and others are scratched out aggressively. A slow breath follows, then another, but neither helps. Frustration lingers. The topic was never the problem. Gods, religions, and history, it should have been easy. There is no shortage of material, no lack of interpretation. And that is exactly the issue. Everything that could be written has already been written. Every idea feels recycled, and the words linger longer than they should, settling into the silence of the room. The assignment demands something new. Something unique. The more the work continues, the more pointless it feels. The silence presses in again, heavier this time, almost suffocating. Then a thought appears, simple and sudden. The library. Even the thought of going there feels like a chore, but it is the only option left. You search every part of the internet, every book you could find, but still nothing. The library across the street is really old to the point that no one goes there anymore, as they do not bring anything new to borrow. You pray for the best and head out. Am I getting this desperate? Well, yeah, apparently. You shake off the doubt and head out anyway. You arrive at the library. It is as quiet and empty as you expect. You're glad that you made it before closing time. You roam around the shelves, hoping to find something that could spark an idea. The place is dusty and dimly lit. The air carries a scent of paper and dust. You find it kind of comforting for some reason. Most of the books are familiar. Titles already checked, proven useless. You reach out to the end of the library where the oldest books are kept. The shelves are worn and the books are covered in dust. You take it back when you said you liked the smell of the dust. This is too much. Some of the books smell rotten in here. So I'm assuming it's like too much old book smell, which is no bueno. You clench your jaw, cover your nose and start looking. Then something stands out. One book. It does not sit neatly. It looks abandoned, left behind rather than placed. The backgrounds are very pretty. A thick layer of dust covers it, suggesting it has not been touched in years. There is a moment of hesitation before reaching for it. Something about it feels wrong. But it is the only option left, so you grab it anyway. At least it's not moldy. Oh, luckily it's not moldy. You try to cheer yourself up, so you do not go insane. Your teammate also sucks. She keeps asking you if you need help, but when you ask her to do something, she makes excuses. So you're left working alone for the last few weeks. Oh, she sounds like a turd. You drag yourself out of the library to head back home. And the walk back feels shorter than usual. You hold the book closer. It's heavier now in a way unrelated to weight. It feels significant, though no logical explanation exists. You look around the streets. They're empty and quiet. You decide to hurry back home. You don't know why you're on edge today, but you do feel different. Maybe because I'm about to summon a Yandere god? Let's just go back home. You arrive back to your room. Everything looks the same. Notes are scattered, unfinished work and quiet atmosphere. And yet something feels different. The air feels heavier as it tightens your chest. Was it always this cold in summer days? You brush it off, blaming the ozone layer or something, but then realize how stupid this idea was. You know everything by placing the book on the desk. It stands out immediately between your notes and the rest of the clutter. Focus. It is already past midnight and the deadline is approaching fast, so you make up your mind to start digging once again and hopefully for the last time. You look at the book. Ironically, you feel like the book is staring back at you. Nah, this is some eldritch horror stuff. We should put the book away right now. There is no title. No anything to identify it. Just a plain cover, worn and faded. You decide to open it, crossing your fingers that it's going to be helpful. The pages resist, stiff and fragile from age. The texture of the paper feels uneven, worn by time. The contents are strange. Different scripts appear across the pages. Languages shift without warning. Some recognizable, others unfamiliar. You flip the page as your excitement grows. You feel your hard work will finally pay off. Some words are recognized here and there with some sentences, but you cannot make up the full meaning of the dialogue. It is talking about gods. You cannot hide your excitement any further. You keep reading, trying to uncover more of the content. Certain lines are scratched out violently. To be specific, symbols, letters. My kanji reading skills are so bad. I do not know what these are, but these two without the character in the middle means door. Good job, Yiddy. Their colors are different. Is this dried blood or just dried ink? You cannot tell. You do not know how to feel about this, but you are too invested in the book to stop now. But you can't not shake the feeling that something is wrong with it. Let's continue reading. It's just a book after all. We're gonna turn another page, we're gonna say a word, and it's gonna turn into a ritual, and suddenly, sexy Yandere god is gonna be in our bedroom. You open up your laptop, trying to decipher the meaning of the letters or their pronunciation. You found a blog about learning Japanese, so you try to match the symbols with the hiragana and katakana charts. The two characters that are scratched out are Kage and Yami. We can't match anything to hiragana and katakana because the symbols shown were kanji. So it's Kage or Yami? Maybe both. Then which one is it? Kageyami or Yamikage? Ah shit, see, this is what happened. There was a wind sound? Something is going wrong. Right after you say that, you feel a sudden chill. As if the room itself responded to the name. The air grows colder. You feel weird about it, but nothing happens. Must be the stupid window leaking cold air again. And the air grows colder. You're getting tired and cold, so you decide to go to bed, hoping that you'll feel better in the morning. You lay down in bed. The temperature drops even more and you feel uncomfortable, but you're too tired to care. Oh yeah, no, I'm Dunyan rings. Start by covering yourself with the blanket and closing your eyes. Still not able to fall asleep, you grow more and more uncomfortable by the seconds. You feel something creeping, but you do not want to face it, not even wanting to open your eyes. The feeling keeps growing and growing. Heartbeat throbbing faster and faster in your chest. Yeah, I'm sure that's not the only thing that's throbbing when the god appears. You can't not ignore it. You open your eyes. Oh my god, look, it's our husband. You cannot move. You cannot scream. You can't even blink. You're frozen in place staring at the figure in front of you. Hey, you come here often? Hi. Too tall to be human. Looks too cold to even be alive. Whoa. The figure approaches. Oh, hello. Still unable to move, you start deciphering the figure's face or what you can see of it. It is pale, almost translucent, with those empty eyes that seem to pierce through you. Yeah, you can pierce something else through me later if you know what I mean. Haha, bends over, spreads legs, teehee. Oh, how convenient, I'm in bed right now. And then it opens its mouth, revealing a smile that is both unsettling and sorrowful. Hey, how you doing? Oh, he's so pretty. And it spoke. Sorry for scaring you. Don't worry, I'm so scaroused at the moment, scared and aroused. Try giving you subtle hints of my presence, the cold spots and stuff, you know? That didn't work, did it? Didn't want to do the whole thunder and lightning thing, but you left me no choice. So here I am. It's been a while since I saw a human. That place. Quiet. It was very quiet. I guess we're gonna be together for a while now. Who are you? Who are you? No. What are you? Something that no longer existed until now. Oh my god, wow, look at him. Oh, he's so cute. I wanna hold his hand so bad. What size bra do you wear? Take your pants off. Why are you here? What do you want from me? I know what I want. Him. Wow. You searched for something forgotten. A search had a result. That result is here. That should not be real, but it is. Yamikage. Does it ring a bell? Do you want something from me? Okay, do you want something from me? What do you want from me? I have enough. What the hell does that even mean? Asking the question only got you more confused. And it's still there. He is still there. A few minutes pass and he's just standing there staring at you with that smile on his face. Is there something wrong? You look like you're about to cry. Not that I'm gonna hate it though. Honestly, would not make you want to cry. He's still smiling. Was it a threat or a comfort? You cannot tell. Were you not trying to sleep? Yeah. Then why are you still awake? You should be sleeping. It's good for you. Well, I couldn't sleep, and now I don't want to? What the hell is even going on? You don't even know what to say or how to react to any of this. I don't think I... Oh, having trouble sleeping? That is not good. You should be sleeping. I can help you with that. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Come here. What? You're immediately cut off by the man in front of you as he pulls his hands up and snaps his fingers, and you go into a deep sleep in seconds. You wake up a few hours later. The sun is already up and you're still in your bed. You haven't felt so rested in a long time. You feel like you actually slept for once. You do not know how to feel about that, but you're not complaining. You rustle around the sheets to get up. Oh my god, guys, look. We should like sit in his lap right here. Hey guys, watch this. Check this out. Hehe. Hey, how you doing? Wow, it's so warm here. Your thighs are so muscly. Oh my god, wait. Hang on a second. Shuffles around. Is that a fan in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Okay. Man. There he is, sitting on the floor next to your bed, still smiling at you. What did you do to me? I helped you sleep, Yiddy? Considering you have like really bad insomnia all the time and you don't and you don't sleep and you stay up working late, maybe you could be a little bit more grateful? I just help you sleep. You needed it and I wanted to help. I don't understand. How'd you do it? Do the details really matter? You wake up feeling well rested for the first time in several months. I can show you again, but will you fall asleep again? I don't want to make you sleep for the whole day. Can you not do it again? I need to get up and do stuff today. Yeah, sure. I'll just head downstairs and wait for you to get up. I do not want to be in the way. You can be in the way. The tall man gets out of the room, leaving you confused by yourself and the whole situation. You don't know how to feel about him, but you're not going to complain about the good sleep you had for once. And time passes while you're still there trying to process what is happening. You pace around the room trying to figure out what to do. You hear humming downstairs. He's humming a tune that you do not recognize. I'm nervous, but I do not know what to do. This is wrong. I need to get rid of him. Said no one ever? I'm gonna go talk to him. Everything happens so fast. You don't even know how to react to any of this. You're still trying to process everything, but you still do not know how to approach the situation. You do not even know if you can approach it at all. The humming is so creepy. It's like kind of distorted. Is he gonna be here all day? The thought lingers in your mind, making you uncomfortable by the seconds. It's time to face whatever this is and head downstairs. You head downstairs and there he is, sitting at the dining table, still smiling at you. He looks like he's been waiting for you. Oh my god, we're at a dinner date! He's looking at you, waiting for you to say something. You do not know what to say or how to react to any of this. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Had I known it was that easy to summon a sexy demon man by just invoking one single name, I would have been perusing library so much more. He breaks the silence by moving his hands to the middle of the table, revealing 2 cups. One for himself and one for you. Is he offering you a drink? You do not even know if you should accept it or not. In the cup, there is hot tea. Oh my god, I want to hold his hands. He offers you a cup of hot tea, and you wonder how did he even make it. But compared to what happened last night, this is minimal insanity to you. You accept the cup, but a feeling lingers inside of you after accepting it. How did he know that you like tea? You brush it off as a coincidence. It is too late to react negatively. He closes his eyes as an approval of choice. He is pleased that you're beginning to trust him. Look, I don't know about trust. I'm just kinda horny for him. But is trust not too big of a word for this situation, you wonder? He opens his mouth, probably to break the silence. So did you sleep well last night? I hope you did. You looked really tired yesterday. Yes? I slept well. Thank you for asking. You try and play it cool so you won't end up on the news next day as the person who got murdered, exploded or something. You look troubled. Is there something on your mind? You can tell me, you know. I know I asked you yesterday, but you kinda gave me a vague answer, so I just want to ask again. Do you want something from me? What are you exactly? He looks pleased by how bold you're being. I can be more bold. Can I pull his robe apart? So what do you want to know? I do not know where to start. I don't even know what to ask. I just want to understand what's going on. A god? Did you not ask me this? I thought you wanted to know. Then he proceeds to take a sip from his cup, looking at you with that smile on his face. How did he even manage to find green tea around your place? You do not even remember having any. I'm assuming he manifested it. He is a god after all. Now you're sitting awkwardly at the table in front of a god, and you do not even know how to feel about it while he keeps smiling at you. Now you both sit silently at the table, and then you feel your phone buzzing. It's a message from your classmate. Her name is Lana, and she's the one you're supposedly working with on the project. Hi, how are you doing? Just wanted to tell you I'm sick at home those days. I apologize in advance for not coming to work with you on the project next Saturday. I hate her. You grow more upset by each line of text. She always does this. The project got assigned 2 months ago and she showed no efforts in helping you. You were sick and tired of holding all the weight of it on your own. I would just report her. Changing your class partner provided to be useless since you already tried it. You curse your luck for setting up with her on the project but shoot the text anyway. Get well soon, you typed. But this full of ill intention. You did not mean it in the slightest. You close your phone and stare into the blank wall. You feel suffocated by everything that's happening these days. You brush it off after taking a peek on the man sitting beside the table, still looking at you with that smile of his, and he breaks the silence. Are you bothered? You think about what to answer, but proceed to stay silent. Then something happens. The floor. You feel rumbling right beneath your feet. Not too much to get scared, but enough to know that it is an earthquake or something of the sort. You get up moments later and turn on your TV. You open up the news channel and there it is. On this breaking news, the meter showed a mild earthquake right in front of the north of the city. The earthquake led to the destruction of a single house, owned by supposedly a female aged 20 to 25 years old based on the neighbor's information. We send our condolences to the family affected by this horrible incident. And now we move to the weather forecast. Oh my god, that sounds so callous. The voices are starting to get muted in your head. Feet are getting numb. This is Lana's house. Oh well, you're sure of it? You went there several times before trying to make her work with you. What the hell is happening? Then you take a look at him. Still there, unmoving with no reaction. Oh my god, did he do that? That's so cute. With that empty smile, looking, no, staring at you. Did he do it? You start to wonder. Did he? Your head is dizzy. You're confused and you feel trapped. It's getting heavy. Your whole body is getting heavier by the second. You didn't want any of this to happen. Even if she was horrible, she didn't deserve to die. Not like this. Are you okay? He asked, but you can't look him in the eyes. You're too nervous to do so. I just need a moment. You leave the table and head upstairs to your room. Restlessly pacing in your room, you start to think on how to move forward. She is dead, but you still do not feel like it's real. Like any of it. Like none of the things are real. You shoot her a text and start calling her, but she does not pick up. You sit by the edge of the bed. You stay in the room feeling helpless, sitting by the edge of the bed. You hear the room creaking slightly before it opens. And there he is. He keeps eyeing you to detect your reaction. He tilts his head sideways, confused on why you're being like this before he asks, I don't understand. Was it the news? Exhaling the air from your lungs, you answer. I don't know what to feel. You grow upset, feeling more and more empty. Looking out the window in your room, it is bright and way too sunny. You wish everything would disappear for a moment. Silence fills the room, then you notice. His smile is back on. As he reaches his hand out. Here, you keep his hand hanging. But at this point, you just want someone. Anything. Once, even if it's temporary. You want to rest your head on someone's shoulder. You reach your hand out and hold his hand. He drags you out of the room and you notice how cold his hand is. You try and keep up with his footsteps as the both of you go outside your house. Then, he's so pretty though. I know he's like, killful and so on and so forth, but look at him. There he is. The sound of the rain dripping from the sky above. In the sun, it is not glimmering anymore. The sky is filled with clouds in a muted hue. In your town, rain does not fall this month of the year. Never does. And he is still here looking at you with the same smile. But this time he's holding you closer in the palm of his hand. It may be cold, but you feel a sense of warmth right beneath it. You feel better, like there is less weight on your chest. But aren't you gonna get soaked? He asks. A gentle smile runs across your face before answering. Yeah, let's go back home. Holding his hand still, you drag him back to your place again. Now it's a short walk. You enter your room and he stands at the door awkwardly as you let go of his hand. Your clothes and head are not wet yet. The room is dark, like it's late at night. Was he ever dangerous to begin with, you ask yourself? You know for a fact that he was able to pull this off. So how strong are his abilities already? As you lay in your bed, you cover yourself from head to toe with the blanket. You can notice that his presence alone brings cold air into your surroundings. So he would be great to have around in summer. No? Like he'd be wonderful to have around and just keep you like nice and cold? It would just be free aircon. While you're fully covered, unable to see him anymore, you say, thank you. He does not answer. Then, you feel him getting into your bed. Whoa! And hugging you tightly. Oh my god, that's so cute. The room does not feel cold anymore. You can't understand how he does it. As he wraps his hands around you gently. You're cold, aren't you? You know, I remember this feeling. I never meant to, but I do. Before you said my name, I was there. Cold and empty and lonely. But you remembered and you brought me back from there. Whatever you ask of me, I'll do it. I'll forever be in the debt of you. Please do not send me back. At least not now. Let me in a little more. Yeah, I'll let you in, alright, spreads legs. Hold me tight and never let me go. Oh, that was a nice wholesome one. Alright, now let's go and be really mean to him. Alright, we're gonna skip forward just a little bit. Back to here. And this time, we're gonna tell him to get away from us. Get away from me. Do not come any closer. You shout. I will if you need me to, but do you really want that? Why are you here? What do you want from me? You searched for something forgotten, and that search had a result. This should not be real, but it is. I did not want any of this. I didn't mean to do it. I don't want any of this. All you wanted was to finish your project. How did it escalate to this? Me when all I want to do is work, but now I'm saddled with a hot man who would kill for me? Oh no, my steak too juicy and my lobster too buttery. Do you regret it that much? Your head is spinning. What does he mean by that? I don't even know what to feel about this whole situation. It's still here. He's still here. A few minutes pass and he's just standing there staring at you with a smile on his face. Is there something wrong? You look like you're about to cry. Not that I'm gonna hate it though. Wow, dacrophilia king already? Same. Honestly, would not want to make you cry. Oh, well, that's boring. He's still smiling. Was it a threat? Or a comfort you cannot tell? Were you not trying to sleep? Yeah. Okay, we'll skip forward a little bit more because this is where he puts us to sleep. And then this time we'll say, this is wrong, I need to get rid of him. And we'll refuse his cup of tea. He doesn't move, does not react. You're getting more and more uncomfortable. A project. You just wanted to do your project. How'd you get yourself into all of this? He's looking at you. Looking with those same empty and shallow eyes. Why doesn't he ever make a reaction? It's like his whole face is glued on top of him. Even the smile looks fake. Ugh, that imagery. He does not budge, still looking with this uncanny smile. Now you both sit silently at the table. Then you feel your phone buzzing. Okay, and then he, kills Lana. And this time we'll say it's insane. He did it, I know he did. And then we'll move forward a little bit more. And now we're back to the bedroom. Fear spirals out of control. He's not in the room with you, but you still feel him lurking around. You cannot decipher what's real and what's not. He did it. You aren't sure, but your gut says that he did. The project's in the book. There's only one solution. You scramble through your stuff that's present on the desk. There. The thing that started it all. You feel him standing right behind you and you feel the cold aura of his. The name was written with blood. The scratch was also drawn with it. You reach out to the scissors placed on your desk. You slash the top of your finger with it. You turn around and face it. Face him. Hopefully for the last time ever. If remembering brings you back, forgetting about you should also be the downfall. Paint the name with your own blood, scratching it once again. Then, he starts to deteriorate in front of you. Wait, that's sad. I don't want him to go. He's upset. He's dying. He's still smiling, looking at you the same. Like nothing has changed. So this is what you've chosen. The silence answers where words never could. I tried. I really did. To become something else, someone better. But it was never enough, was it? I don't want to go back there. Empty. Empty and cold it was. But you made up your choice and I... Oh my god! He just exploded! My boyfriend turned into goop! And before he could finish, the room gets filled with this black liquid, assuming it's his blood, painting all your walls and the book that was in your hand seconds ago. My rental deposit! I'm never gonna get it back! To kill a god. Ending 3. No! This sucks! Oh, that was the worst. Wait, what about ending 2? At least we didn't die, I guess. No, that scared the crap out of me. He just turned into goo. Ending 2. Hopefully ending 2 is finally the ending in which we like... Alright, so for this one we'll pick stay silent. No response. You decide to stay silent, hoping it'll go away, but it does not. That's fine. No need to rush. We can always talk about it. You can ask me anything you want, but I'm not going anywhere. At least not until you want me to. Alright, moving on. Are you dangerous? I do not think I identify myself with such an awful word. I mean, you did kind of kill my uni friend. Why? Do you think I am? What does he even mean? You don't even know what he is. How can you be sure if he's dangerous or not? Time to keep going. I'm nervous, but I do not know what to do. Everything happens so fast. You don't even know how to react to any of this. You're still trying to process everything, but you still do not know how to approach the situation. Is he gonna be here all day? You stay in the room feeling helpless, sitting by the edge of the bed. You hear the room creaking slightly before it opens. And there he is. He keeps eyeing you and detecting your reaction. He tilts his head sideways, confused as to why you're being like this before he asks. I don't understand. Was it the news? Exhaling the air from your lungs, you answer. I don't know what to feel. You grow upset, feeling more and more empty. Looking out the window in your room, it is bright and way too sunny. You wish everything would disappear for a moment. Silence fills the room before you notice. His smile is back on. As he reaches his hand out, you keep his hand hanging. But at this point, you just want someone. Anything. You reach your hand out and hold his hand. He drags you out of the room and you notice how cold his hand is. You try and keep up with his footsteps as the both of you go outside your house. Then, there it is. The sound of rain dripping from the sky above. The sun is not glimmering anymore and the sky is filled with clouds in a muted hue. In your town, the rain does not fall this month of the year. It never does. And he's still here looking at you with the same smile. But this time he's holding you closer in the palm of his hand. It may be cold, but you feel a sense of warmth right beneath it. It is raining. Ending 2 out of 3. Oh, so that was just like the neutral ending. Well, that was a short little game, but it was good. Yeah, so that was my full playthrough of the Divine Possession demo. I hope you guys liked that. I thought it was very, very pretty and the art was absolutely gorgeous. I do really like the premise of like a summoned god just coming to wreak havoc in your life, because I always feel like that's really interesting. Apparently, for the future updates, the dev is going to add 1 or more love interests, have an animated intro, custom GUI, and also more routes and endings. which will be very, very exciting. So I think it's going to be interesting. I do want to find out more about the backstory of Yamikage though. Because you know me, I'm always very, very into finding out more stuff about the characters and their lore and how they came to be, especially with Yamikage coming from a place that's like cold and dark that he doesn't want to go back to. And so he clings on to you in hopes that he doesn't have to go back there. So it'll be really interesting to hopefully explore that place a little bit more, or like his backstory and his history in the full game when that comes out. I do also want to see what other love interests that there's gonna be though, because I think that'll be really, really cool. Maybe there's like someone who's just like a regular human but they hunt corrupt gods or something like that. Or maybe there's another god entirely who's just like one of Yamikage's rivals. I feel like that'd be super interesting. I think it'll be really nice to see. But as per usual, art was very, very pretty. The story itself was interesting, but I do hope in the future updates it does let us explore a little bit more about the world building, because I feel like the dev themselves made something very, very interesting, and I'm just excited to find out more about it. But yeah, so that was the full game. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you miss out on the next one. And also, if you would like to support the developer, the game is linked in the description box below. Or if you'd like to support my channel, my Patreon is linked below as well. Supporting is not mandatory, just very, very appreciated. Hello, Gilbert. But that is all for now, and until the next video, take care.